Shoo. Good morning, good morning. I know it's a new setup today. I'm in my car. Got my mic. I'm kind of sick today, honestly. The last couple of days been like kind of sick. A little bit of headache, running nose, and sore throat. It's fine. I got my tea. The tea from Vienna. The fruity tea. Today wanted to talk about something that I've been really thinking about the last couple of weeks or even couple of months. This video is going to be unscripted, like I've done a couple of times in the past. I really do enjoy unscripted videos, so there is literally no script, not even like a few bullet points. So I want to talk about some things that's been really on my mind. I really enjoy making unscripted videos. I really do. So I've been thinking about in which direction I want to take my channel in, what type of content I want to create, right? As you know, I'm an advocate for authenticity, living your life authentically, online and offline. So I've been really thinking about like what type of content do I want to create? Do I really like scripting my videos? So I've tried it in the past. I've tried word for word scripts in the past. And then I started doing a lot of vlogs. So vlogs are unscripted, right? And I really enjoy the aspect of vlogging because it's unscripted. So I'm just sharing my thoughts. That's what I truly enjoy. I, I wanted to record the video in D-Log, but I already started recording. So yeah, I'm just using the default color grading. So yeah, let's see. Mm, so the aspect of unscripted videos is something I really enjoy. Just gonna check if the audio is still recording. When I do like fully scripted, I've done word for word scripts in the past, and trust me, it doesn't feel authentic because you're reading off the screen and you're just memorizing the line and saying it, and that doesn't feel good. I even tried bullet point scripts. That's much better, of course, but still was less authentic. So I'm thinking about doing more unscripted videos like this. Like if I have an idea, I'll just share it with you and don't worry too much about making it perfect, having a full out script, thinking about the title, the hook, and so on, right? That most people do, that I've done in the past. But that's like I'm adding friction to getting my ideas out. So I've been really thinking about how can I simplify everything? What is the core, let's say the 20% that brings out or that delivers the 80% of the results? And that is just me recording and sharing my thoughts, right? And having a good audio, I think is very important. It comes before the quality of the video itself. So I've been really thinking about that. Reminds me of Steve Jobs as well. He liked to simplify to the core of something and just taking out the unnecessary things. That's what I like about Steve, how he thinks. And he always used to say, you have to enjoy what you do, right? If you don't enjoy what you do, any rational person would give up because it's hard, right? Going on your own path, starting something new, creating content, starting your own business, it's hard. It takes time and you will have a lot of setbacks. So if you don't enjoy what you do, you're more likely to quit. That's what I've been thinking about. And what I really enjoy is unscripted videos. I know like unscripted videos tend to perform less than highly edited videos, right? We are so used to the short form content, highly edited videos, like Mr. Beast style videos, and on social media, TikTok and Instagram and YouTube Shorts, scrolling and scrolling, and getting those dopamine hits that it ruined our attention span, right? I've experienced it myself, and it's really, it's really bad. Honestly, it's really bad. I do try to be disciplined and try to spend less time on like social media on those apps and try to consume more of longer form videos. That's what I actually enjoy the most. Longer form videos, minimal edits to no edits, and mainly podcasts. So that's like no edits, right? Just two people having conversations. That's why I like watching podcasts. This reminded me of my first ever podcast. I called it a podcast. It was just me actually in this hoodie, just talking about some stuff. And I called that my first ever podcast. There are people doing solo podcasts. So, yeah, I can actually call this a podcast. I don't even know what I'm going to name this. I've been really procrastinating on creating this video because I've been sick and then was waiting for the perfect time to do it. As I always say, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. So do it now. That's why I was feeling sick this morning, but I still, pushed myself to get in the car and start record. I'm glad I did it. I've been really thinking about long term. Like over the years, I've been, how should I say it, putting more importance on long term thinking, doing something with the mindset of long term. Like, for example, before I started my YouTube channel, I took time to think about is it something that I can see myself doing long term. And I thought to myself, this is something that I can see myself doing till I die. Honestly, that's what I was thinking. Maybe you might think of it, think this is a bit extreme, but no, I can really see myself doing this till I die. Honestly, um, that's how powerful. How should I say? Like my goal is. As you know, I said it in my first ever YouTube video. My goal is to inspire and motivate people. I know it sounds cliche and everything, but it's just genuine. I genuinely want to inspire and motivate people, and I'm doing it through creating content. That's how I can reach a lot more people than in real life, right? One-on-one interactions. Yeah, I think I don't know where it comes from when I was a kid, I think. Mm. So thinking long term, Naval says something like play long term games with long term people, right? Starting something that you can see yourself doing long term. Don't try to do something like short term, like trying to make a quick buck doing something, trying to find the shortcuts every time. That's not a long term solution. I think about something that I can sustain long term, see myself doing long term, and even like building relationship with people, friendship, relationship, whatever. Thinking long term, I think is very important. And another thing that Naval said that I've been really thinking about is he said Find something that feels like play to you, that looks like work to others. I've been really thinking about that. And this exact thing feels like play to me. Doing podcasts, having conversations with other inspiring people, the couple of episodes that I've done feels like play to me. I really enjoy it. Doing this unscripted video, I really enjoy it. It gets me into this flow state because I'm really enjoying it. I'm truly present and I'm not thinking about anything else. That's a sign that you are doing something right, that this is something that is like play to you. And for other people, that might look like work to others, you know? I've been really thinking about what feels like play to you. What comes more natural to you? That's what I've been thinking about. Um, Another thing that I've been also thinking about was the concept from Taoism, Wu Wei. It's it translates to effortless action or non-action. I've heard most people interpret it as like being passive and being lazy. But what the philosopher Lao Tzu um, means is, if I understand it correctly, it's like finding something, doing something that feels natural to you, that comes more natural to you. You're not forcing things. You are eliminating the distractions, the frictions. And I've been really thinking about Wu Wei, combining that with what Naval said, something that feels like play to you. And this comes more natural to me, honestly. So when I think about long term, something that I can sustain is this format, unscripted videos, podcast style videos, and doing podcasts, of course. That reminded me of a time a couple of years ago. I thought about what type of content is something that I see myself doing um, like 20, 30 years later. And it, it's exactly this. Like, I don't do a lot of edits, minimal edits to no edits. And I just share my thoughts. Like, I'm not forcing anything. So why not, start from there? That's what I was thinking the last couple of weeks. I know the growth will be probably slower in terms of, performance and metrics, but I'm okay with that. I'm honestly okay with that. I want to do something that I really enjoy, that comes natural to me, and it's not my priority to grow as fast as possible. The thing that I really find important is the quality of the viewer. I want to attract more individuals who appreciate and who prefer longer form content, minimal edits, who has interest in self-improvement, psychology, philosophy, bettering their lives in all aspects of their life. Things like that, like similar interests. And I'm sure, like me just being as authentic as possible, I'm sure there are thousands, even millions of people who are similar to me, that they will eventually find my content. And if not, that's fine. You don't necessarily need like millions of people watching your content to become, successful. I don't know. Have you heard about the blog post 1000 True Fans from Kevin Kelly? I've read it once. The core idea is, like I said, you don't need millions of people to watch your content if you want to become a successful content creator. What he says is you only need around 1,000 true fans who really appreciate your content, who resonates with your content, who would love to support you. Like if you put out a product, that they will gladly buy your product because you have built up this connection with them and they trust you, that they would love to support you. Uh, if you have around like 1,000 true fans, he calls it true fans. Fan sounds weird to me, but 1,000 people who resonates with you, he said you will build a successful business or whatever you want to call it. And that's what I'm more striving for, like quality of the audience instead of the quantity. I don't want to play the numbers game, this it's really not important to me. Another thing that I just remembered from, it's from Rick Rubin. He's a producer, like a music producer, and I saw a clip of his. He said something in the line of, you have to create something for its own sake and not try to create something to get like external validation, results, external results. Some people create things based on what other people might like or don't like, right? So you are less authentic with it because you're trying to create something, for example, a video that you think will perform well, but doesn't really align with yourself. I've seen people do that. And I don't know, like, there is no right or wrong or one way of doing things, right? But for me personally, I find it more important to create something that I'm really proud of, something that's really authentic to me. I know the word authentic is like a trending word, but I really resonate with that word. Being true to yourself, creating something that fulfills you. That's like, for example, this exact video, and like my vlogs and my unscripted videos mainly are the videos that I'm truly proud of, because those are videos that really comes like 100%, how should I say, like from me. It's not like generated by AI or I don't know, like ideas from other people. It just comes from within, and those are the type of videos that I want to create more, something that I'm proud of. So I don't care if these videos perform well or not. More than likely it won't, because most people have less attention span because of the social media and everything, right? Which I'm fine with. Creating something that I'm proud of is what I'm striving for. And like I said about in the video of Daniel Dallin that I created, I don't necessarily have to shout or be loud as some people to get those attention. I'm just going to be myself. I'm not saying I'm not going to improve. I am constantly trying to improve myself, my communication skills, so that I can articulate my thoughts better and create better, valuable content. I'm really excited. I'm open to change. It doesn't mean I will never, make a video, edited videos. No, I'm open to learning. I'm open to being wrong. I'm open to adapting. But the core idea stays the same. Creating something that comes more natural to me, that I'm proud of, that's genuine, authentic to me. And I create that video in the mindset of, providing value. Hopefully, even one person might get value from this video. That's what I'm hoping for. And I'm sure if I keep this up, more and more people will resonate with it, and that's how I will build a genuine and real community. As some of you may know, I started a community, the courageous ones. The courageous ones. I just love it. Yesterday we had a call, right? A community call, man. We were actually talking about this. Uh, I shared my thoughts on that. I just love it. There are some couple of people in our community that are really crushing it. I'm really proud of them. You know how I know I'm doing something right? Whether it's like comments, that the kind words. Some people send me some private DMs, or like they leave comments underneath the videos, or like people from our community, showing their appreciation. Trust me, like I get tears in my eyes. I get emotional, and that's exactly how I know I'm doing something right. It really, you know, touches my heart. It's a weird way of saying it. That's how I know I'm doing something right. However long it will take, this journey, I'll keep going because I have this strong why, this strong purpose. N- No, there is no distractions that can distract me. Like no other business model or quick way of making money will get me off my focus or off my path. I'm so sure about this path. Um, I'm also proud of myself, to be honest. Also proud of myself for sticking to it, being true to myself, believing in myself and the path that I'm on. It's amazing feeling. Like if I can give you an advice, I'm not successful yet, so you don't have to take me seriously. Just think about it and use it if you think it's useful. If not, you can just ignore it. I know the numbers are important, making money is important. I know. But I think there is way of making money ethically, not scamming people or not trying to make quick money. I think there is a way of making money the right way and something that is sustainable, something that is meaningful to you. You are providing value and you are not scamming people. So people would gladly give you money because you are having a positive impact on people's lives. You're changing their lives. Online or offline, the advice I would give is just stay true to yourself. I'm not saying like some people take it the wrong way. Not saying just be yourself if you're lazy or if you were doing bad habits or unhealthy habits. That's not what I'm saying. You will constantly have to improve and get better. There is no end destination to like self improvement. You can constantly get better at any. But that's what makes it exciting as well. You can constantly improve. You will find a way to improve. Not saying to go and do the like toxic self improvement that I've heard other people say. Just be reflective, think about what's important to you, and then try to improve those aspects of your life. Try to live a more healthier life, physically and more importantly, mentally, living a healthy life. Provide value, try to be kind to other people, um, make your parents proud, make yourself proud. I think if you stay true to yourself, if you align everything, your action, aligning that with who you truly are, you'll be proud of yourself. When you are old, when you're on your deathbed and you look back and think, you'll give like a pat on your back and say, I'm proud of how I lived my life. That is exactly what I'm striving for. Living a life on my own terms and just staying true to myself, whether I succeed or fail. In my eyes, that is success to me in my eyes. Having the courage to be yourself. So, like I said, offline or online, I think long term, be as authentic as possible. You will find your people. If it is creating content that you want to do, I think long term, being authentic is the way to win. As authentic as possible. What comes natural to you? What can you sustain long term? Because you gotta be consistent, right? It will take a long time. You don't know. Like some people get lucky, right? Or they pop off fast. But most people aren't that lucky. And that's not necessarily good to, get lucky and go viral at the beginning stage. You're not building character. So think about that as well. Slow growth is fine. That's what I'm striving for, honestly. Slow growth. I don't want to go viral. I don't need that. I want to build character, enjoy the journey. So obviously, you won't find the way immediately. It will take time. That's okay. Think about eliminating the frictions if you want to start creating content. Honestly, if you're starting, you don't necessarily need the mic. You don't necessarily need a fancy camera. You can just use your, phone. Put it there, the front-facing camera, no mics. Just start recording. Taking that first step, building momentum. I hear a lot of people, they want to start creating content, but they are stuck at the planning stage, trying to make everything perfect and waiting till they have all the gears and the plans, the video ideas, and so on. No. Be like, for example, Stan Lee from our community. He just uses his phone. It's not the newest iPhone, the front facing camera, and then he just records a, unedited video. So he doesn't have to think about editing the videos. It's just one take. That's how he's building momentum. You know, those are the people I truly respect. People who take actions. So yeah, that's about it. I don't want this video to be too long. It's already 30 minutes, but yeah, I don't care about the performance of this video as long as it gets to the right person at the right time who will take action. So go take action. I don't know what your goal is, whatever it is. Start today, start now. However small the action is, put your ego aside. Take the smallest step possible to build that momentum. And that's how you will win instead of other people waiting for the perfect time and never doing it. Stay courageous, like I always say. And let me know if you enjoy this type of videos because I'm planning on making more of this type of videos. So yeah, have an amazing day and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.